Okay, one of the things you're going to want to do with the content management system is add images or photographs. If the image is already on the server, just put the cursor where you want it, select the plus icon, and select image. You could also use the keyboard shortcut. Click the folder icon. You'll get a list. You may have to navigate to the right folder, but here's the image I want. When I select it, you'll notice I get a nice little thumbnail of it, so I know which image I'm selecting. Go ahead and hit select. I don't really have to worry about resizing it. We'll show you what that means a little bit later. I've already optimized this image for online presentation, which is the best way to do it. Click submit. There's my image, and I can go ahead and publish it. Alright, what about a case where you want to upload an image? We do it the same way. I'm going to put the cursor where I want the image, which is at the start of the second paragraph. Go back to the plus icon, select image. Alright, this time I'm going to use the upload button. I'm selecting the image from my folder. Now notice it's taking a little while to upload. If your file's over 2 megabytes, it will never complete. It'll never successfully upload. You really don't want very large files on the server because they don't offer you any advantage. You're not going to get a better view. What is going to happen is that it just slows down the load time or hurts your SEO. Alright, I'm back to the dialog, but I don't see anything different here. But if I click refresh, there's my image right there. Alright, now it gives the dimensions under here. I know this is too big for my web page, but let's just go ahead and select it, and we won't do anything about resizing it. We're just going to click submit. Now look what happens. It's actually blown outside the limits of the page. So we don't want that. Now I can just double click on the image and I'm back here. Now I could resize this thing simply by changing the dimensions here and clicking submit. And while that looks better, the problem is it's still a very large file size and it's going to slow things down. So I really want to resize it. So we're going to go back here, and this time leaving resize image for a smaller file size. Checked. This will reduce the size of the image for web presentation. Your original image will remain on the server for now. Okay, so now we've got the image. It's optimized for online presentation, but I don't like the fact that the text is pushed down here. I want the text to wrap to the right of the image. I could also have it wrap to the left, but in this case let's have it wrap to the right of the image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the image, and then I'm going to come up here, and you'll notice we have these little alignment buttons, so I'm going to do the left alignment. That's going to push the image to the left and the text to the right. Alright, now the problem is you can see the text is wrapped to the right of the image, but it's jammed right up against the edge of the image, which doesn't look good. It isn't professional. It makes it harder to read. So I'm going to select the image and come up to this little drop icon where we have created a couple special files for you, or styles for you. CMS float left or float right. Since I'm floating this image to the left, we're going to select that. And you can see now it's put a little white space in between my text and my image, which is exactly what we want. So now I'm going to publish it, and we're all set.